Alright. Now this is a legendary I was hoping for.
What's up, noobs? I'm Greener, this is Greener Gaming. Log in and let's go!
Okay, so before I get into the video, I know I haven't made any content in over a month now, and I just wanted to apologize to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I really wanted to keep making content. I deal with a lot of pretty severe mental illness, and for the past little while, it's taken over my whole life to the point where I can barely do much of anything. So I wanted to apologize for the people who watch my videos, to the ones who have subscribed. I'm hoping to do better from here on out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to be as consistent as I was trying to be, just because things are really bad for me right now. And I hope you stick with me. I hope you stay subscribed, because I really do hope it gets better from here. But anyway, as my first video back, I just want to ease into it with a super chill video. So we're just gonna, I haven't even opened any of my packs yet, so we're gonna open up the United and Stormwind packs and see what we get. And I'm only gonna really talk about the legendaries and epics, and while I'm opening everything else, I'll put like some background music or whatever, just so it's not super boring. Just a chill video you can have on in the background. So first of all, before we even open packs, I got a golden Sheldress Moon Tree. Battle cry, the next 3 spells you draw are cast when drawn. Kinda cool. It's kind of a cool idea. 8 mana seems really expensive for it though, because what if you hit spells that you don't want, you know, to be cast when drawn? I imagine, like, what kind of spells would these be, you know? Draw spells, I guess, or like maybe some minion generating spells. Who knows? We got golden Defend the Dwarven District, the Hunter quest line, deal damage with 2 spells, reward your hero power can target minions. And then you get Tavish, Master Marksman, battle cry for the rest of the game, spells you cast refresh your hero power. So it's kind of cool. Seems like this is the card that's going to tie Spell Hunter together. But I mean, are you going to be only running Hunter spells with this and sort of turn it into like Raza Priest, but for Hunter? I don't know. I don't know if there's enough good Hunter spells for this to happen. And then I got Lady Prestor, battle cry, transform minions in your deck into random dragons. They keep their original stats and costs. This seems like a meme card to me, like straight up memes. Like, I don't think this card's going to be good at all. I'm definitely going to try it out though, because I love a good meme. Who doesn't love a good meme, right? And then I got the battle pass, so I got the Diamond Varian King of Stormwind. Battle cry, draw a rush minion to gain rush, repeat for taunt and divine shield. Kind of a cool idea. You kind of have to build around this card though, you know what I mean, in your deck. And I don't know if it's worth being 8 mana just to get all this, because what if you draw these minions before you ever even get to 8 mana, you know? Might not be a big enough of a reward. Cool idea though, and the diamond artwork looks pretty dope. Alright, so I got the mega bundle plus whatever gold I spent, so we got 105 packs to open. And I'll save the golden packs for last, so let's get to it. Oh man, we got the Elwyn Boar. This is going to be my favorite meme card, I think. If you had 7 Elwyn Boars die this game, equip a 15/3 Sword of 1,000 Truths. And I can't wait to try this out, man. Feels like this is going to be almost impossible to achieve. I mean, you got so many boars, but that 15/3 weapon though, and then people are going to run that new Ooze card, and you're going to be totally fucked. I can't wait. Alright, give me those legendaries. So we have Seek Guidance. That's the Priest quest line. Play a 2, 3, and 4 cost card. Reward, discover card from your deck. This is sort of, what do they call it? Like, this is just playing Tempo Priest, basically. I'm sure it'll be fine though. I can't remember the whole quest line because it doesn't pop up when you open the packs. But I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it'll be great. Although, fuck Priest, though, you know? Right, we got Golden Stockade's Prisoner. Starts dormant. After you play 3 cards, this awakens. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? Rogue can make use of this pretty efficiently, I would think. A 2-mana 5/4 is probably, I mean, the stats are good, but the having to play 3 cards is a bit iffy. But rogues generally like to run a lot of really cheap cards that they can dish out in a turn. I'm thinking that's the only real class that this could be good in, but again, I don't know if this might just be like, do you really want to make room for that in your deck? Who knows? Alright, we have composting. Give your minions death rattle, draw a card. Okay, so is this amount of card draw ever going to be worth? Do you put this in a token deck and just draw a bunch of cards? Because I don't know if you put this in a big deck, you know? It's not going to be worth if you're just running big stuff and you have like 1 or 2 minions on board. I don't know if you're making room for this card, you know? Alright, raid the docks. The warrior quest line, play 3 pirates, reward, draw a weapon. And I don't remember the parts of any of the quest lines really, because I only kind of glanced at them. But you know, pirate warrior sounds pretty cool. There's a couple of decent pirates, right? Like Sword Eater is a pretty dope one. There are others, I'm sure, in this expansion that I don't know about yet. I mean, I watched a bunch of card reviews and stuff, I just don't remember. Hey, this video is going well, huh? What do we have? Imported Tarantula. Tradable, death rattle, summon 2 1/1 spiders with poisonous and rush. I kind of like this card. I don't know if it's good, but being able to clear 2 big obstacles, pretty dope. I mean, it's a death rattle, so it's a bit slow, but trying to make death rattle hunter decks work is always a fun time. So I'm into it. I like this card. Alright, what do we have here? Garrote. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Shuffle 3 bleeds into your deck that deal 2 more when drawn. This could be alright. You know, burn damage for rogue is always pretty good. And I mean, these are kind of like the opposite of soul fragments, right? Get free damage face. So yeah, I think this card's pretty cool. I like that they introduced a new kind of thing into your deck, you know what I mean? Like the soul fragments were cool when they made those. And bleeds, I'm into it, man. Alright, we have Lothar. At the end of your turn, attack a random enemy minion. If it dies, gain 3/3. How do we feel about this card, guys? Leave me a comment telling me how you feel about Lothar. Because it's kind of like a shittier, what's the one called? You know the one I mean. The 6/8 that summons 3/3s? Yeah, it seems like a shittier version of that. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. As a legendary? Like you can't even run 2 of, you know? In my opinion, it's one of the shittier legendaries. I remember the name of the card. It's Troublemaker. That's the card I was talking. You knew that though. You knew what was up. Okay, Clumsy Courier. Battle Cry. Cast the highest cost spell from your hand. Could be okay. A 7 mana 4/5, which is not great for the cost. Those stats are garbage for that cost. And I don't think there's any good high cost mage spells anymore, right? You don't want to run the high cost mage spells that we have, right? I can't remember if there's any good high cost mage spells in this expansion. The only good one used to be Pyroblast, right? For a high cost, and that's gone. This card seems kind of weak to me. Okay, we have Entitled Customer, Battle Cry. Deal damage equal to your hand size to all other minions. So it's kind of a cool hand lock card, I guess. But there are definitely better ways of controlling the board than a 6-mana 3/2, you know? It's like, yeah, it's a board clear on a stick, but only if you have a big hand. And you don't really, there's not really anything threatening left over. So I don't know, man. I think I'd rather just use a clear spell. Alright, now this is a legendary I was hoping for. Jace Darkweaver, Battlecry, cast all fell spells you've played this game. I love this card, man, because all of the like weapon buff spells are fell spells. So you could just have, provided there's no big taunt in the way or something, so maybe you want to run like a silence if you're gonna try to have this kind of deck where you cast a bunch of weapon damage spells, you just go face as much as you can, you know, have the some healing in there so you don't destroy your life, and then you play this guy and you do so much damage in one turn. This could be an OTK type of card if you set it up properly, I think. So yeah, I'm really glad I got this, man. That's dope. Dreaded Mount. Give a minion 1/1. When it dies, summon an endless Dreadsteed. Like, what kind of Warlock deck do you use this in? Like a Zoolock, maybe? I like the Mount cards. I like the concepts where you buff a minion and then there's something left behind. I do like that. This seems like one of the weaker ones. I'm just not sure what deck it's supposed to go into is all. Hey, you guys tell me. What do you think? Call of the Grave. Discover a death rattle minion. If you have enough mana to play it, trigger its death rattle. So that could be kind of cool, especially like if you make it to late game, which priests often do, and you can pop some pretty spicy death rattles. Plague Proto Drake comes to mind. I'm sure there are other good ones that I'm not thinking of right now. Counterfeit Blade. Battlecry. Gain a random friendly death rattle that triggered this game. So are they trying to make Death Rattle Rogue a thing? I don't think, has that ever been a thing? I can't remember a Death Rattle Rogue. They do Death Rattle stuff in a lot of other classes, but I don't remember if they did a Death Rattle Rogue. Could be cool. I don't know if there's a bunch of cool new Death Rattles. I haven't really been paying attention to the cards that I'm opening, if we're being really honest. Alright, so we got the Rogue quest line. Play 2 SI7 cards, reward add a spy gizmo to your hand. I'm intrigued to play this because I know there's a bunch of new SI7 cards. They're not all particularly like spicy or anything, but I think it's kind of cool. I want to try all the quest lines, honestly, because before quests were a little bit boring, and I like that there's extra steps, because you know, in World of Warcraft there are quest lines, and it's kind of cool that they brought that into Hearthstone. Overdraft. Tradable. Unlock your overloaded mana crystals to deal that much damage. See, this is a dope card. This is what Shaman needed. A way to use overload as a resource. And I think this is fantastic. I don't know, I was getting really sick of super aggro Shaman or whatever it was called, like the last meta. I mean, this might also just make another different type of aggro Shaman, but I want to play an overload deck and without getting super punished. I think this card fits nicely for that. So yeah, I'm pumped. Lion's Frenzy has attack equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. I guess this is a support card for the Demon Hunter quest line, but I'm not a huge fan of the Demon Hunter quest line because it requires you to draw so many cards. But then once the quest is over, you know, you got no more cards left to draw. And the tradable cards aren't looking especially spicy. So this is meh for me. Another legendary. Alright. High Lord 4-Dragon. Divine Shield. After a friendly minion loses Divine Shield, give a minion in your hand 5/5. That's kind of cool. It's like a hand buff Divine Shield kind of card. So I'm guessing you want to run all your minions to have Divine Shield. I'm wondering, do you also need, because Paladin doesn't really have good card draw, right? So how many cards are you going to have in your hand that you can buff? Maybe it won't matter because you'll just have a big spicy boy that you can play every turn. But people still have ways of getting rid of single big targets easily. So this card I'll have to play around with, but I still think it's a cool card. Lightbringer's Hammer. Lifesteal can't attack heroes. I think this weapon is absolute garbage. I think this is trash and it belongs in the trash. Okay, now on to the golden packs. Please give me something good. Okay, let's see. A Netheron. Costs 1 if your hand is full. As far as handlock cards go, not bad. The stats aren't great. You'd like to see 8/8s, but again, it's only 6 mana. And it's gold, so if this card ends up being trash, I can just disenchant it and make another legendary. It's fine. So yeah, I'll take it. Hey, we got tiny toys. Summon 4 random 5-cost minions, make them 2/2s. This is gonna be the next evolution of Evolve Shaman. Puns. But yeah, I want to play around with this card too. Evolve Shaman gets annoying after a while, but it's fun to play with for a little bit. Okay, so that's all the packs. How many legendaries did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 legendaries out of 105 packs. Pretty good, I think. I don't think I've ever had a run that good. Okay, so not quite 11, because 1 I got for logging in, and 1 I got for the battle pass. 9 legendaries is pretty decent. In 105 packs, I'll take that all day, every day. And we got a whopping 2k dust. Yeah, I'll take that too. Build another couple legendaries, you know what I mean? But this one by far, Jace Darkweaver, is my favorite legendary in this expansion, I think. And I'm super pumped to play it. Anyway, this was just a little chill video. I just wanted to make something simple and easy to sort of ease my way back into making videos again. And again, I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to make any content, and I'm gonna try my best to make more going forward. But I can't make any promises because, like I said at the beginning of the video, mental illness is a tricky thing, and sometimes it hits and hits hard, and you don't always know when that's gonna happen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stick with me, and yeah, GG.